Good afternoon, Patna Sahib Singh Pathshala. Today is 3rd of the September, and today we are in Patna Sahib Singh Pathshala Civil Services class, Mission 2024, A Journey for Excellence by Dr. Anurag Manna, Anugrah Narayan Magar Medical College, Gaya. This is the answer key of 28th August to 1st September. So let us start with the answers to the questions. 28th August, correct answer is number 1 D, 2A, 3D, 4A, 5A. 29th August, question number 1 A, 2B, 3B, 4A, 5B. 30th August, question number 1 C, 2B, 3D, 4C, 5A. 31st August, 1C, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A. 1st September, question number 1 C, 2A, 3A, 4B, 5A. So you can see the question, correct answers yourself. And once again I urge you all people that you should not take these things in a very simple and casual manner, because civil services examination demands you to become a systematic person, and you don't have to do extraordinary things. You have to do the ordinary things in a regular, consistent manner, because an officer is supposed to be sincere, punctual and regular in his work. Then only he can finish a certain amount of work in a timely fashion, because government will hand over you certain activities and they will ask to do it in a certain time frame. Therefore you will have to be a disciplined person, and therefore you should start with little disciplines right now. Solve these 5 questions on a daily basis. Try to find the correct answers to the questions from the textbook itself, because I also mentioned the chapters of the books, because by doing these simple things you will be able to develop the basic understanding of the topics. And trust me, by just having basic understanding of the topics of history, geography, economics, polity, you can solve at least 60% of your questions of general studies of current affair portion also, because current affair questions are not something which originate out of air. They too have a root in the basics of the subjects. So until a current event is explained in the backdrop of basic concepts relating to that very event, you are not able to solve the questions properly. So try to put your maximum time in developing those basic concepts, and once you have developed the basics, you can easily explain any current happenings on those basic concepts. Suppose there is a state government, and there is a clash between a state government, difference of opinion between a state government and central government. This is a matter of federal structure of the government. So you can easily explain that in what is the federal structure, what is its features, what is unitary federal structure with unitary bias, what is rigid constitution, what is written constitution. All these things you can easily explain why such things happen like this. And apart from all these things, I would also like to tell you something about your personality development today. And best thing to develop the personality is to do your daily activities in a systematic, timely order. So I will be talking about you people for your how you should spend your 24 hours in a day in such a manner that your study, your friendship and your family relationship all goes hand in hand. Because until you do all your activities, you cannot grow as a personality. Because remember, you are not supposed to be a just student of social science. You are supposed to be a mature personality who has already done graduation and who has now decided to serve his country in the form of a civil servant. So you are supposed to be a mature person, systematic person, purposey person, goal directed person. For that you should have a well defined goals, well defined plans to achieve those goals, and you should have a well defined daily routine also. So I will be giving you today a broad outline of 24 hours, how you should spend your 24 hours in such a manner that your personality emerges in 360 degree. So 8 hours, there are three slots of 8 hours, and that is correct from the spiritual point of view, from our scriptures also, and that is also correct for our practical life as well, because spirituality and practicality are not two different things. They are just body and their image. Our daily life is image of our spiritual part, means who we truly are. So how to activate the spiritual part of ourselves, the divine part of ourselves, so that we are able to harness the energy that is trapped within ourselves in a systematic manner, regular manner, timely manner, for a purposeful work. For that we must have a well defined daily routine. So 8 hours should be for your relaxation and sleeping. At least you should devote 8 hours on bed. You might have some relaxing moment on your bed also, but you should be on your bed for 8 hours. You should give your study or any other work, for those who are not preparing for civil services, but they are listening me for me as a personality development, because I am also a personality development coach for a large number of people. So those you should give 8 hours on your bed, 8 hours for your work, that is your study, and rest of the 8 hours should be spent for your family, friend, and entertainment, because these are important things. Because if you just do your work, your study, you might be very bright student, you might be very devoted students, you can read 16 hours a day, 15 hours a day, 14 hours a day, but that kind of life is not sustainable. That is not sustainable. After few months you will definitely entrapped in something which you cannot explain, and that is called by variety of names. So you should not be trapped in those things, depression or lack of interest. So to maintain the interest in your studies, you must take interest in your other dimensions of your life. You must take interest in your friends, you must take interest in your family members, you must take interest in your other good people in society who motivate you or who encourage you to become somebody in future. And entertainment, but entertainment should be consistent with your larger goal. Yes, you can entertain yourself with the listening some motivational speech of American presidents or British Prime Minister, or you can listen Rajya Sabha perspective, or Rajya Sabha debates, or even All India radio debates. And yes, there is place for romanticism in life also, because God has given us a large number of qualities, and one of the greatest and root of all the virtue is love. Love is the central virtue, and you can explain all of your life's event with the single concept of love. You feel good because somebody else loves you, or you feel bad because someone does not loves up to your expectations. So these are very natural things. You must have love for your country, love for your family, love for your boyfriend or any other things, but I think these boyfriends and girlfriends, these are not very dignified terms, so I would like to retreat these words. I would like to suggest, if you like someone, if you love someone, then make him or her as a reason for growth in your life, and try to become the lifelong partner, not these insignificant or undefined words which I have used just now. I just wanted to tell you people that these are the undefined words. So be a person of substance, because you are a responsible person. You are going to serve your country. Therefore, whatever you do, you should do it for a purpose. If you are interested in somebody, be interested in such a manner that you should be helpful for him or her, and you should be a dignified person. You should be respectful in someone else's eyes also, and most importantly, you should be respectful for your own eye. And truth and justice, these are the two qualities on that should be the basis of anything that you do or anything you want to do. And so by regulating your 24 hours, you can be a very nice person, gentle person, pleasant person, smiling person, and still you can excel in your studies, because if you are good in one area, dimension of your life, your another dimension of life also grows well, because this is the nature of law. You are a complete human being. You are not just a student or not just a civil services aspirant. You are a complete human being. So respect yourself, dignify yourself as a complete human being, and I believe that this video is going to help a large number of students in a much better way than earlier. So I would like to conclude my this video, and I believe this will be of some help to all of you, and I really want to all of you to be a healthy, happy and virtuous persons, because becoming civil servant and then only I will be a good human being, no, this is not the way. You should be a good human being, and all the successes, not only civil services, all the great success. Why you cannot become a Prime Minister of India 30 years from now? You can become. So all the great successes will be attracted to you if you adhere to your daily disciplines, and I believe all of you can become civil servant very soon. Good luck. Go ahead.